How's everybody doing? Today I'm here to talk to you guys about video games coming to a household near you, how it affects our family life and our friendships. For those of you who may don't know, video games date back to 1952. It was a guy by the name of A.S. Douglas created a game called Noughts and Crosses, which was basically another game called tic-tac-toe, and he did it part of his dissertation when he graduated from Cambridge. Since then, everybody's been consuming video games. Most of us younger generations are familiar with Atari and the big hits like Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, and Pong. Today I want to give you some insight on some of the video games that brought families closer together, and hopefully you'll be able to see why that you may want to invest in one. The Kaiser Family Foundation says that video games has an educational impact, and the popular games such as the Wii and the Nintendo are becoming interactive and improve skills such as spatial visualization and visual attention, which means that the more you play the game, it kind of keeps your attention going. So this kind of helps when you're trying to have a little 5-year-old or 8-year-old that running around the house, kind of think about video games keeping their attention going. I was born in 1982. This was right before the downfall of the Atari, which was like, the downfall of the Atari was like 1983, and basically video games almost came to a complete halt. They didn't think that they were going to do any more good with them. So the next thing that came up was Nintendo Entertainment System, or better known as NES. They came around 1985, I believe, and when that came around, then it took the gaming into a whole different era. But back in 1983, what saved Atari was Pac-Man and Donkey Kong. When those two games came off, I think Atari ended up selling like 10 million that following Christmas. When we had an Atari and Nintendo, we played mostly Atari because that way all of us played Space Invaders, Donkey Kong, and Pac-Man, and we all just sat around and see who can get the highest score. And we did this from pretty much all day to all night, pretty much. Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. Everybody remember Mario Brothers Duck Hunt? Sit in front of the TV, got your little orange gun, pow, 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 shooting the ducks. I know everybody remembers Mario Brothers Duck Hunt. When the Nintendo Entertainment System came out, it was designed to be more of like, sort of like an appliance. They wanted you to make it feel like it was a microwave or a toaster instead of a video game console. That was the whole concept of the Nintendo Entertainment System when it came out. And it eventually led to the Sega Genesis, the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, and my next big thing is the Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii has been credited with bringing the whole atmosphere of the family life back together by playing a video game. It's turned into a social network with the Nintendo Wii. Most people, when they play Wii, the older generation, they do it before they go out to a party, they go and play Wii bowling or something like that. Basically, before they go out and have a good time, they play some Wii, and then they go out and do their thing. As far as the generation gap, you have a bunch of older people, like grandmothers and grandfathers, playing with grandchildren, because everybody can pick up a Wii controller and do your little bowling. So it's closing the generation gap. The Wii has also been credited with helping with obesity. The Nintendo Wii has a game called the Wii Fit, where you can get on it and it does exercise. Most adults either don't have time to exercise or just too lazy to exercise. And what Wii has done is it's taken exercise to a video game format, and most people rather work on a video game than get up and go out and walk. I believe that video games have been for families ever since I've been known to play a video game. They provide competition, education, and bonding. According to psychologist Carl Orlando, the casual games seem to promote more of a cooperative, let's work together type atmosphere than, hey, I'm going to get on this game and then I'm just going to kick your butt type atmosphere. It brings the family together. That's what he thinks. And I kind of agree with him on that, because ever since that I've started playing the Nintendo Wii with my family, I see that some nights we just get here and play on the game for hours at a time. And I hope that with the information that I provided that you may consider getting your gaming system for you and your family. Thank you.